you ready for some awesome breakdowns with Scott and Sean? It's time for 6 Minute Abs. Step into my office.
Let's go!
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of 6 Minute Abs. Awesome breakdowns with Scott and Sean. We're here breaking down Bravo Squad 3 today. Let's get kicking with Ginger Jefferson in the one hole. Scotty, how did he do?
This one's pretty rough. Started off really good. Love the first three picks with Josh Allen, Jaden Daniels, two rushing quarterbacks. Really like that a lot. And I love getting Brock Bowers at the end of the second round. Elite tight end right there. But this is where we talk about drafting too many rookies, getting a little bit of rookie fever. The running back room is atrocious with a bunch of rookies. Coleman, E. Johnson, Allen, Claiborne. I mean, I don't know where you're going to get production from. Trey Benson looks like he may be in a timeshare with Tyler Algier. The receiving core, same thing. Mekhi Lemon and Cardell Tate. Two really good rookies. You just got to see where the landing spot is. I did like Marvin Harrison in the 8th round. Jameson Williams in the 7th. But this team is just loaded with too many rookies. It's going to be really hard for Ginger Jefferson to compete here, unfortunately.
Be warned, that's what happens when you go on auto in one of these drafts this early in the season. KB95 in the 2-hole. Bijan Robinson, Amarion Hampton, Charbonnet, and Monangai is a really solid running back room. I do like Garrett Wilson, Pickens, and Lad McConkey as his top 3 receivers as well. And to wait until the 6th round and still end up with Kyler Murray, CJ Stroud, and Cam Ward, 3 actual starters on his team, I do like that a lot. Even Dalton Kincaid and Stowers, I don't like the depth as much being a rookie, but I do think Kincaid is going to have a good year. I think he made a little bit rookie happy towards the end. Might have been another one of those auto draft scenarios going on. Otherwise, the top of the end of this team looks pretty solid. If they stay healthy, they can be competitive.
Coming at 1-3, we got Keys Louise. This team, quarterback room, you're looking at Pat Mahomes and Bo Nix. 2 nice selections right there. I think Pat Mahomes will be ready for week 1. He's a stud. Love the first 2 picks in Jahmyr Gibbs and James Cook. So you got 2 really nice running backs. Backed them up with RJ Harvey, Alvin Kamara, who's possibly in retirement mode. Not super deep at the running back spot, but I really do like the receiving room. I mean, even though you waited all the way to the 5th round to grab A.J. Brown, you did get Rome Odunze, Brian Thomas Jr., who hopefully will have a bounce back year. And I do like Jordan Addison with Kyler Murray there. Xavier Worthy in the 13th round could be very, very sneaky. And then the tight end room, I really like Kyle Pitts. George Kittle should be back by after the first 4 weeks of the season. Mason Taylor's very sneaky right there. Don't know really if this team has the juice to get to the top 2, but it wouldn't surprise me.
Drafted in the 4-hole, we got Young Houseboat, and he started out with some receiver-heavy build. He had Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson to start out, and then came back with Devontae Smith, Devontae Adams, and Alec Pierce, all solid picks. That should be the core of his team moving forward. I do like Jalen Hurts falling all the way to 3-4. I think that's a steal, but waiting until 10-9 to take Geno as your second quarterback might be the straw that breaks the camel's back when it comes to the championship round. I do like the fact that you got Travis Kelce. I don't like the fact that he's your first tight end off the board. There's a lot of issues as far as depth is concerned. There's some holes that can be picked in this lineup. Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs, Bucky Irvin, Tony Pollard is a solid running back room. Otherwise, though, I'm a little concerned about Young Houseboat squad.
Coming in at 1-5, we have Rarity, quarterback room, Jordan Love and Baker Mayfield. Aaron Rodgers, he may sign somewhere, so not a bad quarterback room there. The running back room, everybody knows I'm not crazy about rookies in the first couple rounds, but he does have Jeremiah Love. But the Ken Walker pick I actually really like because I think in a good situation that Walker could be drafted a lot higher next year. So he got a pretty good value there. And then got a little rookie fever with the wide receivers. I do like Puka Nacua at the 105, but then you got Tyson, Boston, Bell, couple rookies. Wan'Dale Robinson should be pretty good in Tennessee. Like the tight end in Juwan Johnson, even though you wait until the 12th round, that's very nice value. So another team that either was really rookie fever crazy or just ended up with the auto draft mode. So another team that's probably going to finish somewhere in the middle to the end.
All right, Jackie Moon 07, drafting at the 6 hole, started out strong at receiver with Jackson Smith and Jigma, Malik Neighbors, followed up with Agbuka and Wilson, all solid players. Barkley Williams and Javonte Williams, Kyron and Javonte both are solid pickups at that point in the game, along with Barkley to kind of secure the stability in that room. I do like Dak Prescott. Falling all the way to 4-7 is a crime. Tyler Shuck at 8-7 is another good pick too. I just don't like the fact that that's the last of it. He's got a lot of players down here that are hit or miss in the end, but it's a lot of running backs, a lot of receivers, not a lot of tight ends. He's only got Ferguson and Gadsden to hold down the fort there, and then two tight ends, 2 quarterbacks in this format is always a little scary.
Coming in at 1-7, we got K-Doggy Dog, and I really like this team a lot. It's spread out very nicely from top to bottom. Started off with Trey McBride at the 1-7. Could be a little bit of surprise for most people. I don't think so. I think that's a great pick. Also in this tight end room, he ended up with Mark Andrews way down at the 15th round. If they don't sign anybody there, he's going to be a bounce back candidate. And Jake Tungens, everyone knows that I like him to fill in for George Kittle before he comes back from injury. Ashton Janty and Chase Brown, is running backs. Blake Corum, I really like. Jordan Mason rounds it out really nicely. But the strength of this team, in my opinion, is the wide receiver room with Luther Burton, Terry McLaurin, DJ Moore in Buffalo now, Cortland Sutton, DK Metcalf. The list goes on and on. Really like this team a lot. K-Doggy Dog should finish in the top 3.
That's awesome. And don't you love our unedited version with all of our fun name mess ups? It's so great.
I know, so great.
Moving on to Team 8. Devo 7777. Christian McCaffrey, Cam Scadaboo, Woody Marks. I don't like the depth. I like the top end. Not a big fan of the depth, especially with Scadaboo coming off injury. You really don't have a whole lot behind him to help out. Maybe Pacheco might get a little bit of love there, but you're really counting on somebody to step up, and it's a little scary. CeeDee Lamb, Nico Collins, Rashee Rice, Jacoby Myers, you're definitely locked down at receiver. That's a good squad there. I do like Caleb Williams and Sam Darnold as you're starting to, and I do like that you end up with 2 more starters in Daniel Jones and Jacoby Brissett without sacrificing a lot to get them. Your team looks pretty strong with the exception of that tight end room. Brenton Strange is the only real solid player you have in that room. TJ Hawkinson, you're counting on a bounce back along with AJ Barner. Those are just some late round flyers. I'm a little concerned about the depth in that area. Otherwise, this team has a real shot to be competitive, especially in a league that had a lot of auto drafting.
Yep. Another team that took advantage of the auto drafting, it's Jimmy Wojo, and he started off with Joe Burrow and Jackson Dart in the 3rd round. I think that's a very good value right there. The running back room, Jonathan Taylor. How do you get Breece Hall in the 6th round? What planet are we on? We have DeAndre Swift, Brashil Tootin, David Montgomery. He attacked that running back room in that round 6 through 9. Really like that a lot. And then his receiving room, is Chris Olave, T. Higgins, Parker Washington, Jaden Higgins, Josh Downs, all pretty good receivers there. And then the tight end room with Sadiq Likely, who I really like a lot, and for the Giants, and he's able to stack that with Jackson Dart, along with Dalton Schultz is very sneaky, is a 3rd tight end. So Jimmy Wojo, this is a very sneaky team. Wouldn't be shocked if you finished in the top 3.
Way to go, Jimmy Wojo. Good for you. Got a little Eon Flux moment going on over here with a fly flying into my eyelashes, but we're going to keep powering through because that's what we do here on 6 Minute Abs. TJ Hot Dogs drafted in the 110 hole. Devon Achane, Travion Henderson, J.K. Dobbins, and Jakrowski Merritt. Solid room there at the running back room. Lamar Jackson, Brock Purdy, Fernando Mendoza in the quarterback room. Another solid room. You're going to hear that a lot on this team. Chucka Kraft, Harold Fannin, another solid room there. Jalen Waddle, Christian Watson, Michael Pittman, Matthew Golden, all players that I think will be successful, especially since he waited till the 7th round to take his receivers. I do feel like that's a good way to go in these drafts because receivers are deep. Hannah Henry is a really good steal there, and the Shadur Sanders all the way down to 18. If he ends up starting, this team has a really, really good shot to be competitive right up there with the Jimmy Wojos and the Demo 7777s.
All right. Coming in at 111, we got Lucky McBlue. This team right here, a lot of players with new homes here on this team. We have Drake May at the 111, Malik Willis and Tua there in Atlanta wraps up the quarterback room. I think Tua can compete for that starting job, so that might be a bonus right there. The running back room, Travis Etienne now in New Orleans, Ramondre Stevenson, Tyrone Tracy, and Tajay Spears. Not a bad running back room. The receiving room, Romeo Dobbs is now in New England. Ted McMillan, who I really like a lot. Mike Evans in San Francisco, new place. And then Quentin Johnson, even though he drops the ball a lot, he should have quite a bit of volume in that offense. And then the tight end room, Colson Loveland, who I love a lot, ex-Michigan great, along with, am I saying this right, Ty Johnson?
Theo
Johnson. Sorry, I always mess that name up. And Ferguson over there with the Rams. I'm not sure if this team can compete for the top 1-2 spots, but I think this team could probably finish somewhere in the middle.
There you go, buddy. Just think Theo, think Huxtable, baby. Augie, 382, drafted in the 12 hole. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Drake London, Zay Flowers. Good start there. Justin Herbert, Jared Goff. It's a really solid top 2 in your quarterback room. It's the only 2, though, so that is scary. Quinshon Judkins, Tyler Algier, Chuba Hubbard, Rico Dowdle, all good picks. I definitely like the running back room, especially waiting till the 5th round to start attacking that. It definitely helps out your quarterback room, and your tight end room is really solid with Tyler Warren. See there, I did it too. Sam Laporta. So that plus your receivers and your top 2 quarterbacks, I think can really play out well as long as there's no injuries. Augie, you have a shot to be competitive. Great job, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed listening to us fumble our way through that one again. These are always a lot of fun because, like I said, they're unedited and we just kind of run through them as quick as we can and try to, mess up names where we can and see what happens. But this has definitely been a good one. So hope you guys enjoyed. Please, please, please like and subscribe and check us out live Mondays, 3 o'clock on the West Coast, Best Coast, and 6 o'clock on the East Coast. You all have a great day, and we will see you next time.
Let's go!
Thanks for watching 6 Minute Ads. Please like and subscribe to Sudden Death Fantasy Sports.
Let's go!